For the third straight year, Marshall in the Mid-American Conference Championship game at Marshall Stadium. 28,000 plus and a nationwide television audience watch the Herd and the Broncos lock horns again. Things look fine for Marshall early. Chad Pennington over the top to his tight end, Greg Kellett. And it looked like this one would be as easy as the win in Kalamazoo. Au contraire. Tim Lester, a different player this time around. Finds his wide out, and the Broncos say, this time we've come to play. This Brad Salent field goal makes it 10-0 still in the first quarter. But the Broncos weren't done yet. Lester and that offense seemed to have every answer. Steve Neal, 8 catches, 105 yards, and the only thing that'll stop the Broncos in the first half is the clock. The Herd crowd stunned here as Robert Sanford takes it in from 1 yard away. 17-0 now, Western Michigan leads. No team had run roughshod over the Herd defense like this one had. With a steady rain falling, the Broncos continued to put it on the Herd. Salent again from 32 yards away. It's 20-0. Already the biggest deficit that Marshall's ever faced at this stadium. Very quickly the Herd realized it had to get a stop or this one was out of hand. But Salent again, another field goal from 36 yards away. It's 23-0. Was there any stopping this Bronco machine? The fans didn't think so.
I wasn't really concerned. I was concerned a little bit there when they took the kickoff in the second half and took it down, but I was elated when they only got 3 points, you know. And at that point, you know, I felt like, you know, now we're back on offense and we've been able to move the ball. We just got to score. And we need something to get the crowd back in the ball game, change the tempo, and we did adjust at halftime to do some things to change the tempo and to change the tempo on both sides of the ball. Our offense took the ball and scored, and then by the end of the third quarter, with maybe one play into the fourth quarter, we were ahead 27-23.
5:56 to go in the third.
Pennington caught. It's Poole. He's in.
Finally, something to give the Herd a lift. 23-7, and that seemed to inspire the defense. The Broncos try a trick play. It goes nowhere, and Marshall gets the football back with renewed hope from the 24.
Chapman on second down. Inside the 10, inside the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall. The Herd is thundering. Nate Poole with a beautiful block.
Now it's 23-13, and Maurice Hines steps in. The junior with the huge interception, and Marshall knocking at the door again. 2:13 to go in the third from the 16.
Pennington right to the end zone. Touchdown!
Now it's 23-20, and Marshall fans with something to cheer about.
Pennington right back upstairs. Caught in traffic. Williams. He's down to the 35-yard line.
Now from the 2-yard line.
Chapman, he will score.
And after being down 23-0, Marshall takes the 27-23 lead. But Tim Lester and the Broncos weren't done yet. The touchdown pass to Jake Moreland. It's 30-27. The Broncos have answered. Marshall has to punt it away, and the Herd gets it back one more time. Pennington from his 25-yard line. 4th down, 6 to go. And a huge catch by James Williams. Then Pennington with perhaps the biggest scramble of his life. Down the left sideline to the 33-yard line, and a late hit. Can you say miracle comeback? Then Pennington finds James Williams. He gets it to the 1-yard line. Time is definitely a factor. Bob Pruitt and Marty Galbraith talk things over. After a quarterback sneak gets nothing, 3rd down, no timeouts.
Pennington looking, throwing, caught, touchdown! Marshall!
The unlikeliest of heroes, Eric Pinkerton, with his first career touchdown catch with 4 seconds to go, and Marshall can celebrate its 3rd straight trip to the Motor City Bowl.
Chad, even after everything, got to be the biggest win, biggest comeback of your life.
Definitely, you know, being 23 points down, and then Western Michigan did an awesome job of coming back and getting the lead, and we just had to persevere, and it wasn't about total great execution, it was just get the job done any way you can.
BYU was by far the best team that we played. I mean, had the best personnel, had their defensive people were really good, and our guys, we played very efficiently. Our guys played well. Our conditioning showed, you know, and we had them going. I mean, arguably we could have had 40 points in the game easily, but we didn't, you know. But we'll take what we got.